Greetings, my friends, and welcome to this, our maiden voyage of the beating heart wellness moment. Well, several moments. For those of you who are joining us on this maiden voyage, my name is Fred Johnson, and I'm very, very honored to be a part of the beating heart journey with the AIM Institute, with the AIM Foundation, with the AIM Clinic, on the AIM journey of the integration of creative expression, along with the very, very important pathway of medical technology really coming together to create an opportunity for us in creative ways to be active participants in our health, in our well-being, and in our healing, bringing together really the beauty of the concept of the inner journey, our inner health journey, the frequency and vibration of our conversations, the beauty, the beautiful rhythmic journey of our beating heart, that that uh, that divine and physical pathway that really announces us into the world and is a journey that we take, the rhythmic journey of the beating heart, coupled with the beautiful song of the breath as we move through this life's journey. And so our plan is to begin this journey, and at the beginning of each week, offer up a process, a beating heart process, uniting breath and sound and other elements of health and well-being that we can practice, that we can really live into for the entire week. And at the beginning of the next week, I will add sort of another rung on the ladder on our journey towards beating heart wholeness, wellness, and healing. If you've had the opportunity to be with us on some of our other journeys when we presented an online workshop, and also had the opportunity to present the journey of the beating heart as a part of the Deja series at the National Academy of Sciences, this beautiful, beautiful understanding that in creative ways, in imaginative ways, really, really connecting to those tangible parts of our being, our breath, connecting to our beating heart, being conscious of our thinking, how the mind is working, creating this beautiful alignment that supports other medical methodologies and other kinds of treatment. So it is both an integrative opportunity and, in many instances, a complementary opportunity in body and mind and spirit and joy and breath and exercise and nutrition. A beautiful, beautiful journey towards being able to maintain, sustain, or regain a sense of our health and well-being. My journey is to use sound and breath and imagery to help you along this journey as we begin to understand how to integrate all of these elements together in ways that will really encourage us to continue to participate. You know, one of the biggest things as one ventures into a journey is, can I do this every day? I mean, is this something that's I'm going to be inspired to do every day, or am I just going to do it for a little bit? And because I don't see what I consider to be kind of an immediate response, then I don't know. I slip away. I want to be able to give you uh, simple simple pathways to incorporate and include this in your thinking, incorporate this in your breath, and in really connecting to sort of that inner medicine of the beating heart, the inner medicine and the power of stillness, recognizing and realizing the power of how we speak, the vibration of how we speak, the energy and vibration of how we think. There's this wonderful sort of three-lane combination that is really, really powerful in the journey of integrating creative thought and exercising and remembering and realizing the song of the breath and the rhythm of the beating heart in our everyday lives in every moment. First and foremost, in terms of being able to create a feeling of of safety, a feeling of, I'm going to make up this word, okayness, during the course of the day, to just realize, wow, the world's kind of spinning. I'm working, I'm doing whatever, I'm moving through, but I always have that opportunity to breathe into that beautiful breath that can bring me back to a sense of centeredness and a sense of stillness. So I want to take you on a gentle and a short journey, a sort of a reconnection journey, if you will. So I would invite you to just find a position that's really, really comfortable. And I want to encourage you to replicate this during the course of this week. I want you to reimagine, if you will, reimagine first and foremost just your connection to sort of your beginnings, as you're pulled down from that great oneness of creation and creator, and two here in the life plane come together to manifest, to bring forth that manifestation that calls you in to the life's journey. As you move into this life plane, the first way that you announce yourself into this beautiful life's journey is the beating heart, is the beautiful rhythm of your beating heart as it begins, as it resonates, as it announces itself there within the beautiful chamber of your mother. And so our first way of announcing, our first sounding into the life journey is the beautiful rhythm of our beating hearts. And that beautiful rhythm of your beating heart that moves with you and is with you from the moment that you announce, the moment that you come into the life plane for your entire journey. Now, this beautiful beating heart that settles and, settles itself in next to your mother's heart begins to come into alignment and come into resonance with the beautiful, powerful beating heart of your mother. And so, in all of the traditions of the world, there's the rhythm and the drumming tradition, because it's really our first knowingness of our natural connection to mother, natural connection to the world. It's like one tiny beating heart in alignment and in the nurturing place of your mother. Your heart reaches strength. You grow into that place where, in this beautiful rhythmic chamber, listening to and being in oneness and coherence with the rhythm of your mother's heart, where creation calls you to come in to the living place. And so as you leave the beautiful, warm presence of your mother's womb, the presence of that being, and coming into knowing place and calling forth to move in to the life plane and into living, as you move through the birth canal and come into the world, now in alignment with that beautiful rhythm of the beating heart is your call in the sound, but the first song that you sing is the beautiful song of breath in and breath out. The song of the breath, the song of the breath and the beating heart, the two melodies that come together, and your journey, your coming forth into the world, your singing and being in the world is this continuous rhythm of your beautiful beating heart and the beautiful song of the breath. And so we begin our beating heart journey by recognizing and acknowledging that first placement of beingness, that beating heart that announces you into the world, that beating heart that guides us through every day, that inhalation and exhalation, the song of the breath and the beating heart. Okay. And so one of the beautiful, beautiful gifts that I have been given is this beautiful collection of vibrational mantras, these beautiful phonetic mantras that really give us an opportunity to not just know, but to feel the frequency and vibration of our inner being, of our inner temple, of our inner place. And so there, in alignment with the rhythm of your beautiful beating heart and in alignment with your song of the breath, for week one, I give you this beautiful, beautiful Sankofic mantra. The Sankofic mantras come from the West African tradition of recognizing the importance of regaining the full measure of the sense of our being. It's like, out of this phenomenal oneness of creation, we come together. And so this is a calling forth, a remembrance, a calling forth through these beautiful phonetic mantras. This particular one is very simple. It's wa ina, wa ina, we ina. So first, so it's waina, 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 waina. And this beautiful mantra symbolizes sort of dissolving or returning to the presence and the knowingness of the perfection of breath and rhythm, the perfection of the song of the breath and the beating heart, the beautiful, beautiful harmonic resonance of your beating heart and your breath. Two indicators of life and living, right? No breath, no life. No beat, no life. So the rhythm, the drum of your being, your beautiful beating heart, combined with the beautiful song of the breath, right? And so, why now here's the beautiful thing about this beautiful simple mantra is why or why resonates here in the heart. You feel that. You feel the wah. And then if you shift it to way, it connects like the heart to the energy of the crown. So the beautiful thing about this mantric journey is it doesn't just symbolize something, but it's actually felt. Okay? So simply on this first journey together, we begin our beating heart journey, and let's call it our beating heart melodic journal, because each week I will give you another layer. And you and the ask and the intentionality is to practice this for the entire week. Give yourself 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Just live with listening first to the beautiful melody of your inhalation and your exhalation. Breathing in, breathing out. And then giving yourself permission to just feel the rhythm of your heart, the beautiful rhythm of your beating heart. So, taking a deep breath in, exhaling, and then listening and feeling the beating heart. If at first you find it difficult to feel it's there, just know that it's there. And it's really important, even from the frequency and vibration of our thinking mind and our intentional mind, to honor and connect to the rhythm of your beating heart, to acknowledge and connect to the inhalation and exhalation. And then to add to this Waina. And this is the calling forth of I acknowledge the rhythm of the breath and the rhythm of my heart, the song of my breath and the song of my heart. So Waina, and then followed by Waina. And Waina symbolizes dissolving, right? Or resting in the acknowledgement of the beauty and the blessing of the beating heart and the song of the breath. And so your practice for this week will look and sound like this. Waina. Waina. Listen and feel the breath of life itself, the song of the breath. I listen, feel, and honor the beating heart, the beautiful rhythm of my heart. Waina. I feel and embrace the beautiful gift of the beating heart and the song of the breath. Waina. I feel, acknowledge, and dissolve and embrace the gift of life itself. Yeah? Okay? So I invite you to try that. And it's beautiful and simple. And even if you just do it a few times, but I encourage you maybe during the course of the day, the whole journey this week is to really recognize that the foundation of our creative being, the foundation of our pathway in terms of participating in our health and well-being is to acknowledge and reconnect to the beautiful rhythm of the beating heart, of our beating heart, reconnect to the fullness, the power, the healing essence, the beauty, the life-sustaining essence of the song of our breath, which we sing over and over and over in every minute of our being. And this beautiful resonant mantra, Wa Ina, which resonates from the heart up through the throat, up through the third eye or the center of our intuition, and then moves up into the frequency and vibration of the seventh energy center, that crown energy center. So we are connecting to our connection to the allness of being and celebrating and awakening in a new way the rhythm of the beating heart and the beautiful song of the breath. Your mantra or your melody, your phonetic melody for the week. Waina, waina. If you're more comfortable saying it, then please do that. Okay? Please do that. It's such an honor to begin this journey. I'm so looking forward to taking this journey together as we begin week 1 of the Beating Heart Wellness Journey. Peace and blessings to you. See you next week.